There we go. I think that should pick it up. That should pick it up. All right. Coming in a little hotter than I thought, but I think that's just because I have my monitor volume up too loud. I bring that down a little bit. There we go. So now you have game audio, and you have my audio. Well, until I alt-tab, of course. Yeah. Okay. I have started a new profile for this Twitch play. I admit I have a little knowledge of the plot. I've played it for a few hours at this point in time, but I've gotten really into just kind of wandering around and a lot less into actually solving mysteries, so I guess you're going to get to do that with me. Gotta roast the perfect marshmallow. This is what this game in quarantine has done to me. I'm sitting here roasting marshmallows virtually. Hey, Sealy Bob. Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate that. So, tasty Yoda. You seek Yoda. Luckily, you can, of course, make marshmallows the correct way by setting them on fire, blowing them out, and then eating them. I guess we didn't like that. I think I just heard a little wah. Is that right? Let me do that again. I never noticed that. He doesn't like it. Or she, I mean, it's pretty... I guess they is the appropriate pronoun. They're little aliens, right? And they're all named after rocks, it seems like. So here's Slate. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. There's no voice acting for any of this. It's all just tranquil guitar music like this and exploration so far. So it's launch day. Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know. Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Alright, well, I'm aware of how to do this part. This is pretty intro basic stuff. Yeah, lots of, let's be honest, that's a pretty flammable launch tower. Yeah, they've all got little 4 eyes. And jumbo tins of marshmallows. I don't know why everything is either a flask or a tin of marshmallows. How... I mean, they don't just survive on marshmallows. Look, here's canned fish and some sort of soup. Who's canning all this stuff? I mean, look at either. Both of them. Look at this. Even goggles kind of have both eyes inside there. Hi, Micah. Hey, it's you. Slate says you're blasting off in the ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. I like how they're a little camper. You're gonna go to space, right? You better not have changed your mind. No, hey, I want to see your model ship. Alright, so try and land on one of the geyser pools. Alright. This is actually meant to be played with a controller. I'm not, because my controller foo isn't great, so this is going to be a little rough. Oh no! Yep. Let's try that again. There's no real good pitch control for that, so when I hit the tower, I really kind of screwed myself. There we go. Happy, Micah? That's good enough. Nope! Oh no, that's terrible. You didn't see that. Hey, was that good enough? That was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? Thanks for the vote of confidence, kid. Marshmallow and fish soup. This is a really small universe. It's only like a few dozen kilometers to any other planet. It's very much more about style than it is about any sort of well, you can see the smoke right there rising off into space, so it's definitely more about the style than it is about any sort of realism. Ooh. Wine. Porphy. Heyo, hatchling. Here you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you and me and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. Well, I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star. Actually, the others are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Fireworks in space, as long as you bring your own oxidizer. But yeah, generally speaking, campfire smoke does not really go up into to space like that. How you doing, Aflora? Can't go in any of these doors. I've tried. But it's kind of a fun little Ewok-y place to live. Very, very laid back. And it's rutile. I didn't even know rutile was a stone until Knights of the Old Republic. Rutile was one of the potential types of lightsaber crystals. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yes, this is semi-blind. I've played it for about 6 hours, and I've mostly been exploring. I haven't really been pursuing the mysteries, so I'm going to try and do better about mysteries and exploring while I'm playing on stream. Off stream, I have not made it to most of the planets. I made it to the moon, and I made it to a planet that's got a moon that shoots like little lava balls and stuff like that. But that's pretty much all I've done. So I have a lot of exploration to do. Mostly I didn't intend on playing this on stream at all. It was just me kicking back, taking my time, trying to get back in the habit of playing games again. And it seems like people were bored, so I thought maybe I'd show it off a little. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is, I think we've been seeing that go overhead. I think that's the yellow streak that goes across every now and then. So it's just a tutorial teaching us to take photographs here, so we can kind of see what's going on our planet. If you're clumsy enough, a lot of time will be dying in silly ways. Okay, so that is one of the achievements that I managed to get. Most of the achievements, I think most of the achievements, half the achievements, something like that, are actually hidden. One of them was dying in like 60 seconds, so I totally just leapt off something tall, and sure enough, you die. It's a nice little seat here. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. So, let's see here. I feel like the music audio... Oh, that's too low. I feel like the music audio is a bit high. I love the music on this, but I think that's better. So little jetpacks and doodads, and this is basically what my spaceship looks like. Note all the wood. All right. What are you looking at, Marl? That tree right there. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. They're so kind of cute and homespun with their little clothes and stuff like that. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it. The platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice for a less flammable launch tower. Look, man, it's a nice try. We all know you have it out for that tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically, me. Think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? Oh, no. I have not forgotten to put on a spacesuit yet, but now I can just see it happening. Here's Nice. What you doing, Nice? Hey there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving. So everyone's just gonna say you're leaving, but this is a cool little bit of information right here. Each of the travelers have taken instruments with them out into space. So Chert has drums, Rebek has a banjo, Gabbro has a flute, and Feldspar has a harmonica. Of course, Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, and that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. So this is our signal scope. It is like a telescope for sound. And we can point it like, here's a planet, right? Oh, no, there's a couple of planets. Give me one where they're not stacked in front of each other. Alright, so we can hear a banjo. Someone's up there. That blue planet right there is the one that I've been to. And then the moon, of course. And then we can hear the flute there, kind of playing on the green planet behind it. So it's not stopped by the planet, of course, so we can kind of track other locations by doing that. Yeah, the moon's only, it's like a kilometer away from us. It's not very far. Not very far at all. I'm guessing this is the person that fishes. Boat. I don't know. It's been, like, I looked at this and I went, boat? This water's not deep enough. Where are they going to go? Right here in the geysers? Why is there a boat here? I spend a lot of time just poking around at little things like that. Oh, on the geysers. Maybe that's how we take showers. Do you mind if I were to reveal a secret achievement which is not story related? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So, that's the launch tower. That's where we came down from. Banjoing. I'm guessing this is kegs of the good stuff. Look. Crazy rain gutters. Like, they have... There's, like, 15 of these guys all said and done. I'm amazed that they've managed to do all this with no real signs of industry or anything, but I don't know that they die. I mean, they can get hurt and die, obviously. I know that that's the case, but they may not die on their own. Just like your ship has infinite fuel and air and everything else in it, it's not really important to the story. In that case, there's an achievement if you can manage to line up all of the instruments in the signal scope. Oh, that's cool. You'd probably be like a whole... How come they don't know where the dude with the harmonica is if I can just point this thing up there at that one? Alright, so that's kind of starting to put some of them together. Do they all play at the same time? Yeah, like a little band. I think in order to be able to get all of them to line up, you would probably have to be pretty far out on the edge of the solar system and catch all of them in their orbital period at just the right point. So, cute little cowboy guy. These two just tutorialize. They take their little radios around and they tutorialize and play hide and seek with you. You seek them out with the scope like I've already done. So, we're not going to worry about them too much. Here's Spinniel. He's the fisher guy. So, if you're going to stand here and fish... Never mind. I'm not going to ask about the boat. I'm not going to ask about the boat. This is a cool little place, though. Somebody was an adventurous carpenter. That's for damn sure. There's my spaceship. This is also useful because you can use it to zoom in, right? It's a telescope and a sound thing. It's a soundoscope. Yeah, look at that sweet wooden thruster that we've got there. So here's another Arcos. So here's another one of these scouts. What are you... Wait, what are you doing? Okay. Hi, astronaut. So they have kids and adults. I think that we're a big kid, basically. I think we're like a teenager or a young adult. So there's something called ghost matter inside this fence. Used to be bigger. Whoa. Super long time to go away. Hold on. It's dangerous. That's what makes it so awesome. Ugh, you're such a grown-up. Look at that. It was sure looking like something was kind of eclipsing us a moment ago. So that's why I kind of tried to stop and pull away. So, yeah, here's the other thing is cameras. If you take photographs, you can see this hidden stuff that basically, I assume, is just going to kill you if you touch it, or at least hurt you a lot. It's a strange and dangerous matter that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is you can detect it with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you, so don't complain to me if you hurt yourself while fooling around. Ah. More geysers. How can you not love a thing right here that says 0G Cave? Like, there's obviously other stuff for us to go and explore, but that thing said 0G Cave. What you doing, Moraine? Hello, astronaut. It's good weather for a launch, right? That's lucky. Did you find any good sounds? It looks like they made their own. It's actually kind of like objectively worse than the one that we have, but we're a fancy smancy astronaut that's going to space, and they're hanging out in cool tree houses. My signal scope is set to the outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. So, yeah, last night I heard Rebek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I think that means they're safe. Signal scopes are cool. So this further tutorializes the signal scope so that you can see stuff whenever you're looking around in space. Hey, Holly. Up here is the control tower for a scout launcher. We'll get a portable one of these here in a little bit, but we can use this to launch a scout and then take pictures. They eventually land. Yeah, see, it just changed. Now it says like rotate camera, so we can actually see different angles. So we can rotate it that way, or rotate it up or down. So, here's the fun thing. Half their stuff is made of wood, but we can teleport these things around. Don't know why. I guess we should read these. I didn't even really notice these were up here. Nomai Ruins. Quantum Grove Crater. Geyser Mountains. Yeah, that right there, I think, is the little satellite that we were taking pictures of. I do enjoy that. For all the things that are out there in space, they are always there in space, and they are doing their proper motions. And then Young Bark Crater. All right. We could go over there to the observatory, but come on, let's go do 0G Cave. Gosan. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big lunch. Nerves getting the better of you? A little? Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous when going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, look, man, I've gotten better. If you manage to deorbit that satellite, you get another Chivo. Oh, no. Alright. So there's a satellite, which is definitely not a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the 0G Cave and in need of repairs. You're looking for a little last-minute practice, go down there and fix it. Alright, so we're going to do that. I've spent a lot of time playing around with this in the cave, and I know I should go to other planets and do this, but I got so in love with this game here at the very beginning that it took me a long time to want to leave the planet because I was having fun just poking around and using powers. So, flashlight. So here we are, a little fake spacesuit for our little three-fingered hands. Boots. A really semi-janky sort of jetpack, but up we go. And this is incredibly fun. Being able to just kind of dupe around it like that. It's got a knife. It's a pretty primitive knife considering the number of flasks that are down here. Outer Wilds Ventures. Here's Tough. Guess where I'm going today? Oh, no, 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 no way. You want to run off into space? That's your business, but don't make me, think about it. Bad enough we got this weird cave down here. He's missing part of his ear. He's the dwarf type. He doesn't really like this guy. So, yep. 0G cave coming up. Notice that our gravity is getting lower and lower. It's 0.2 gravity now. I can fly up here, and it shows basically 0 gravity. It's not really like a hard measure of gravity so much as gravity is just a vector moving towards you. Like, I'll start to fall, and then I'm going to keep falling, because that's how it works. Alright, so you can lock onto things, and hold space to basically match your velocity to them. So stop relative to it. Now, I haven't had to do this for my ship yet, but I haven't played a lot. I suspect I can land it so hard that that's a thing that I have to do. But, crazy, isn't it? This mining thing. We're in the dead center of the planet. That's the only place that you could have 0G. Inside of a planetary body like this. So I'm guessing this is where, they get all their metal and stuff, but I don't know. It's just fun to think about, even though I know none of it makes sense. It's like trying to figure out a fairy tale. There we go. Fixed. Training simulation complete. No sweat. Here you go. You can have your suit back. I'm going to get a real spacesuit here in a few minutes, so somebody else can play with that. But yeah, don't they remind you a little bit of the Navi from Avatar? The big eyes and the blue skin and the pointy ears and stuff. Hey, buddy. I fixed it. Oh, man, I just noticed that he's missing an eye. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but Just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time into training you. Yep. You bet. I have no intention of getting myself killed if I can help it. Doot, doot, doot. I really expected there to be something to like these little generators and water pumps. On the one hand, it's cool that they built a water pump to know that they've, put together plumbing and that they've got this generator and everything else like this. But so far, they haven't really done anything with it. It's just been, here's my cool house. Here's my cool, weirdly rudimentary and yet awesome technology. And the observatory. Looks like he's still got his eye here. You can see he's got the same helmet. And here's Slate. He was the one that we met down by the launch tower. The Outer Wilds Ventures founding members: Hornsfels, Gosson, Slate, and Feldspar. And what's a little sad is you can also see Esker's name down here. Esker's like not even there. They've kind of semi-forgotten about him. He's the poor guy on the moon. They're like, well, the moon's really close. I'm not really going to think about it. And that looks like something straight out of Kerbal Space Program. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Unfortunately, you'll be dying a lot, to a minimum rate of 1 death every 22 minutes. That's incredibly specific. Big thanks to these other people, and we've got some backers. There's Omrecker. He was big into supporting this once. Oops, I accidentally did it twice. He was big into supporting this once upon a time. This was crowd-backed on Fig, I want to say. May have been the first thing that I backed on Fig. I can't remember. There's only one other thing I backed on Fig, and I can't remember if that was before or after this, but this remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet, and they seem to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as a part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where they came from or what happened to them. Like goat people, kinda. Here's Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural Flight 2. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text that you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it. Oh God, don't break it. Just ignore me anyway. I'm nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? Excited. Good. You've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. Can't wait to see all of your training pay off. So what's the dirt? Did you come to see the statue? Yep, totally did. Haha, I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfels just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish that we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. It looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first truly intact statue ever found, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Yeah, you got a little carried away. I know. We all do when we find something cool and exciting. So we've got a cool little museum here. It's a picture somebody took of something, whatever it is. But it looks like it's out there by the green planet. I strongly suspect this is what exploded in like the first 2 seconds of me waking up, because it kind of looks like the pieces of what's out by the green planet that we saw, but haven't been out there yet, so I couldn't tell you. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, Addlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. So as it orbits the planet, these apparently are rotating with it. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although the text is linear, the Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interesting, each branch tends to be written by a different author. So we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. I actually really like this. This is kind of cool. Look at how the lines scan over it. This is the kind of thing that I would actually like put into a Dungeons and Dragons game. Like writing text like that. I think that's visually interesting. And then you can see how it breaks off, and it's Cassava and Felix here responding. It's almost like a message board. So that's kind of cool. So, Nomai pottery. I have no idea if they're from here or from somewhere else. They're supposed to look around, but yep, a little bit of pottery. Skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and quite unusually only had 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structures, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. It's not clear where they came from or why they disappeared, but we hope to find out more about them as we explore the solar system. If you jump, you'll... I mean, it's so small that I really can't tell here at the moment, but there's definitely a certain amount of that kind of physics at play out in the world. So this is the probe. This is the little thing that we send off, and they're just teeny tiny little landers. So they brought back some technology, and they use it to modify their expedition gear. So even though they're making things of wood, this little scout has warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. So that's why it warped back for the little lander toy and for the other things like that. We've got some cool alien technology that we've incorporated into our own little wood-based existence. I mean, honestly, wood's a great building material. If you have giant trees like this, why would you construct something out of metal girders? This crystal is taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, so you can wall run. Okay. Looks like some sort of building. This is from our planet. We saw it on the satellite that was going overhead. Oh, yeah. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to dark bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. And yeah, anglerfish are just terrifying looking. Just terrifying looking. All right. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and begins to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand, and the star becomes a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it begins to fuse helium into carbon. This is all true, by the way. This is how it works. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. You fucker. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. Motherfucker. You creepy, creepy rock. Alright, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Fuck. It's just the worst. Okay. I spent a long time playing with that, like standing in its position and trying to see if I could get it to appear where I was. No, it doesn't do that. So here is our solar system. We're on Timber Hearth. There are the Hourglass Twins. And then I've been to Brittle Hollow, which is the blue one with that little volcanic moon. There's Giant's Deep, which is the big green one. And then Dark Bramble. So we're probably going to go to Brittle Hollow because I've been there. Well, we'll go to the moon first. But that's the place I actually started to explore a little bit. So that's probably where we'll go. What's weird is this. This thing doesn't move. Or maybe it does. Just slowly. But that... Is that on the map? Yeah, it's not on the map. But that is a cometary trajectory coming in close and orbiting like that. So telescope. I'm not tall enough to look inside of it. Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They are galaxies. And this patch covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Yeah, that's pretty much what the Hubble did to everybody. Messier had identified hundreds of galaxies. And then we took a picture with Hubble and went, oh shit. Way, way bigger than we ever thought it could be. I agree, Sealy Bob. I do think that it's a comet. I hope that it is. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every galaxy in the image is moving away from us, and the further away galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away, almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past, and how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? It's almost the opposite of what I feel like we're seeing here, where, what the hell? That is not the moon. What the fuck planet is that? wasn't on the map. That's the moon. It's got craters. What in the hell? Alright. Maybe it was a texture problem. I haven't had many of those here. Like, no pop-ins or anything, but, you know, stuff, things. Hey, Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator, too. I confess I've been giddy all day, just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. I mean, look at this. They've got computers and monitors and stuff like that. Who made these? You know what, never mind. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I said before that I was going to start with something small like going to the moon. He's like, that's a good idea. Let's say we're going to meet up with the other travelers. You're going to check in with them, are you? Not a bad plan. No one knows the solar system better than our astronauts. Let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins, Rebeck is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is in Giant's Deep last I checked. And well, there's Feldspar, obviously, but we don't even know where they are, or if they're even alive. Well, I heard their harmonica music, so they're probably alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. On a more cheerful note, you'll find Esker stationed on the Addle Rock. They're not a traveler so much as a lunar local, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit nevertheless. Well then, it looks like all that's left is to send you off. Alright, you know what? I'm either ready to die in space or I'm ready to get off this rock. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstitious, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? Look, man, it's like saying break a leg, you know. Go die in space, go break a leg. At any rate, here's the launch codes. Don't worry too much, our ships are very safe. Best of luck, let me know if I can help with anything. Alright, so we have launch codes. And we can talk to most people. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of the Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gossin, who we met down in the cave, Slate the engineer, and me. And as for ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gossin did, but I can tell you that Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. So I wonder if Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything that they could find, and then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or whether they're even still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Alright, well, that's enough talking. But, I mean, I got... Right? And it's a 30 kilometers away, basically, so... So, I think he's alive. It was not a texture problem, says Aflora. Well, then we have some spooky shit. Of course, that right there is some spooky shit. This thing's eyes just stared at me, and we saw a memory of everything that we've done up until this point. Which is weird. Real weird. Hey, did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? Yeah, it looked right at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue is doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure that you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for... Nope, I'm going to space. Yeah, it wants me to go to the Addle Rock. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. We're going to do that, but I'm going to space today. So I am just fine, and I did not tell you that I experienced a hallucination or that statues are talking to me. 100%. Hey, it's Tefra. Hey, are you going into space today? You bet. Are we going into space and never coming back? That's really disturbing. But Hornsfeld says no one knows what happened to Feldspar. Hornsfeld says that they got lost in space even though they were the best pilot ever. You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. Wow, kid. Just wow. Kids say the darndest things, don't they? I mean, one marshmallow for the road, right? Yeah, we didn't make the little that's gross noise this time. Alright, time to get out of here. Actually, you know what? I got the launch codes. Hey, buddy. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of a launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance system for this one. Sorry. I think he just told us that our autopilot will crash us into things, which... I'm not surprised. To be fair, I did announce to someone that I'm ready to die in space. Look, it's like saying break a leg. It's just a thing that you do. Alright, so yeah, this is our spaceship. Our material scientists are the best. So here's our spacesuit. I always wear this stuff. So our little scout can be used to see beyond the horizon, illuminate dark areas, detect hazards, and test the environment. We've got plenty of cans of marshmallows. Lots of medical supplies. Mostly tape. Mostly tape and needles. Really. Yeah. Mostly tape and needles. We've got a computer. With fuck all on it. Wait. The Interloper. Okay, so it does have a name. Whatever that little point is that's out there. So we have a village. Oh, I can mark these as goals to track. Interesting. Find in rumor mode. What is that? Oh, that's kind of cool. So there's a map mode and a like a murder board. Okay. And then there's ruins there, and Esker has a camp. Alright, well. We're definitely gonna go deal with that. I like how we've taped everything down. You know what? Maybe the tape's not for us. Maybe it's just to keep things from breaking. Also, this is one of the gravity rock kind of things next to our hot water heater? I don't know. Time to get out of here. Alright, so we're going to buckle up. We've got a landing camera down here. And if you look over on the side, we have, on the right side, we've got like a little lunar lander spaceship kind of a thing. So that's kind of our altimeter. That's our level above ground. On the left-hand side, we've got a globe for positioning. And, yep, time to go to space. Our planet is tiny. I've spent a long time kind of exploring the planet, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time exploring the planet here at the moment. Oh, there's the satellite. And there's the moon. Look at that satellite. Look at it go. Whee! Oh no. We're gonna need to get some altitude. There we go. Alright. So lock on. And then we're just gonna go to the moon today. This is way easier than Kerbal Space Program. Turn this way so that I can use my landing cam. There we go. This looks like kind of a flat space. Alright, there we go. Touchdown. We're on the moon. See, it doesn't take very long to get anywhere. Also, infinite air, right? So, oh, check out the map. There's the interloper, so there's that comet. Hollow's Lantern is the name of the moon around Brittle Hollow. And then, yeah, right there, Giant's Deep. That is... I am almost certain that's the thing that exploded. So... there we are. Space. Trees detected, oxygen tanks refilled. He turned his rocket ship chair into a rocking chair. You know what? We're going to have a marshmallow. I like how in all of my supplies, the thing that I definitely do not forget is the marshmallow stick. Get that nice and golden. There we go. Yeah. Surely with a name like the Interloper, it's just a great thing to have around. I mean, comets are pretty ominous in the first place. Look at all the things that we can see. Oh, that's not good. That's not fireworks, is it? Anyway. Hey, old time. Ooh. Oh, that's the hourglass ones. Okay. Hey, old timer. Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't people come by and say hi to you? Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rebeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, was there anything else you wanted to ask? Oh, buddy. He's so lonely. He's so lonely. It seems lonely up here, buddy. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosson mostly, and they radio up to chat every now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place, and it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. What were you whistling? Oh, probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope. Best spot for that's at the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole's marked in red on your mini-map, but the Adelrock is pretty small, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. So what's this place? Oh, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started the Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. So, there's a little thing that's inside the ship that's basically like, need air, go find trees. So, trees. We've got a nice little map, so north isn't hard to find. Just go to the red pole. Whoa, gravity. Right? Oh, yep. That right there. Look at that. That's gotta be the interloper. Look at that. Big, nasty cometses. Man, our planet is not even a little bit round, is it? Like, it's more of a pear. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48, still not picking up Rebek's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51, listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gossin that their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Oh no. Day 55, banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rebek's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63, I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70, no, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76, okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. Thank you. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Yeah, I don't think he... So he's back on the planet. Did he... He came back, and he's, like, living somewhere all by himself. He's like, man, I don't want to be around any of these other people. I'm just going to live over here like a hermit. All right, day 88. It's still there. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope's broken. I'd better talk to Nice. So, yep, from the North Pole, everything is nice and ecliptic, so I can... listen to whatever I want. Actually, this might be a pretty good place to get everybody. We got most of them right here. Actually, that wouldn't work because the whistling guy I wouldn't be able to hear. I bet I can go down inside that crater. Did you see how big that was? I haven't tried that yet. Alright, whatever. There's ruins here that we're supposed to go explore, so let's go see if we can find those. Okay, big hole, big hole, big hole. Alright. Oof. Alright. Refuel jetpack, okay. I did not notice that the first time I was here on the moon. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit that the Addle Rock was hit by a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Okay. Well, if Dark Bramble is where that weird rock came from, and I don't remember if they said it was or wasn't, but if it is, that would explain why we have that weird disappearing rock. Alright, come on, just fly up into the air. There we are. There we... Oh, no! That's really more the ground than anything else, isn't it? Alright. Alright, what else do we got here? So, wait, we're heading back north again. Campsite. Been there. There's our ship. Anything down by the South Pole? Yes. Building. Here we go. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Slow down. It just occurred to me that Twitch says this is the Outer Worlds and not the Outer Wilds. Oh, did I select the wrong one? Alright, let me fix that. There we go. Outer Wilds. Update information. There we go. They're pretty similar. I just made a mistake when I was selecting it. Our sun has looked better. What is it doing? Okay, seriously, what are you doing? Alright, you know what? No. Come here. That one. What's that one do? Oh, yeah. They line up... I don't remember which one was the drums, but they line up pretty close on that. Okay. So what about this one? This one looks like the gas giant, so... Where is the gas giant? Yeah. Yeah, that's the flute. And then that one looks like the brittle one right over there, right? Yeah! Okay, so this is some sort of identification thing. Alright. We are getting to the limits of what I have done on this moon here. Trees detected. That is not like my tree. Okay. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator just rotates wildly and never points to one direction. Alright, so that kind of star symbol must be the eye. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. Alright, so I don't really know what comes in which order. I suppose that one went to this one. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe that we need to build a more sophisticated device if we want to find the exact location of the Eye of the Universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. We will search for the Eye. Our search for the Eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. So, scrolls going into the walls like this are basically like loading up a message board. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator, and this is why I went to Brittle Hollow after here. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always had a great interest for the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is a kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what I can understand of the writing, I think it was built to try and find something specific. Remember, we're the first ones to have the translator. So I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there and see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. No stars above. So I spent a long time, and I do mean a long time, on the moon here, but we're not going to spend quite so long here. I'm going to try and do better about making progress towards actually solving mysteries and stuff. Since we're here on Twitch, it's not as fun for you guys to watch me just explore as it was for me to just explore. So I wish that there was a sort of automatic, you can do this refuel jetpack here, and maybe it's a good thing. For a long time, I was just returning suits and then putting on the suit again. There we are. Soft and fresh jumbo marshmallows. New. Canned marshmallows. Oxygen refills. Spot a tree, walk toward it, enjoy. They've got the double, kind of a, is that a double wink? Kind of looks like a double wink. Alright. Alright, so let's lift off, and we are going to go to the hollow one. Okay. I mean, the sun looks really bad. Like, real bad. What is this? That's not where I wanted to go. Alright, alright, let's just look at the map. Sun looks terrible. Terrible. Alright, Brittle Hollow. We'll go there. We'll lock onto it so that we can get it showing up on our map. And you know what? Let's go in the opposite orbital direction and just catch it on the far side. Because even though we have basically infinite fuel, which means infinite thrust, it's just going to take a long-ass time to chase the planet. It's better to probably just go around and meet it on the far side. Yeah, no, there's definitely a reason why the thing is there. And I think Aflora basically kind of hinted at it by saying 22 minutes. Although we've been streaming for an hour 20, you know, there's a certain amount of tutorialization here in the beginning. So if it's blue, we are approaching it. If it's red, we are going away from it. It's very much like blue shift, red shift. I thought that was kind of a nice thing. Light is slightly shifted towards the blue end of the spectrum if something is moving toward you, and red if it's moving away. Look at that little moon right there, just spitting out globs of holy shit, man. Okay, I understand a whole lot more about the planet right now. I was a little confused while I was on it. There's definitely some weird interstellar type weirdness going on here, but the fact that it looks like a okay. Yep. The fact that it looks like a donut's not encouraging. The very first time I played this, I died before I hit that statue, and it's just like, you have died, and it just lets you restart the game. So now we are going to Groundhog's Day real hard, which I admit I found initially frustrating because my goal was to explore. Yeah, doesn't that look like the thing that's in the, in that picture? Like, that looks like it exploded, and then there is some sort of blue projectile being launched away from there. But we do remember the launch codes, and the things that we've learned in the computer stay there. Oh, hold up! You're going to want to get the launch codes from the observatory first. Did I just die? No? Did you have a bad dream or something? I won't ask how you got the code, so hurry up and launch before Hornfels decides to ground you for medical reasons. I want to see whether the new cockpit stays attached during liftoff. Attached during... Yep, this is a Groundhog's Day type game. I still have no idea about any of the mysteries. I assume it ends whenever I finish solving whatever is a problem, but generally speaking, yep. Sun's back to normal again. So, we're gonna head for Brittle Hollow. I really don't know what's going on with the statue or why it allows me to reload with my knowledge or anything else like that. This is what the planet looked like whenever I arrived at it the first time, more or less. And after seeing it there right before it went supernova, I absolutely understand all the explosions that were happening on the moon. Because I was like, what are all those explosions? These lava bombs. It's called Brittle Hollow for a reason, right? So, yeah, the lava bombs are slowly destroying the planet, which is kind of terrible. Let's see if we can lunar Jupiter lander kind of right on top of this building here. Oh, yep, there we go. Close enough. Welcome to space. Yeah, so explosions. I think that's actually destroying the crust of the planet, not just making booms. Motherfucker. I thought that was the case. This thing is like the other rock, and it's disappearing and reappearing when I'm not paying attention. Alright. Tell me what's up here. Plume, Felix, and I have determined that this atypical shard of rock is the reason that objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. Of note, a unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. So that must be the quantum moon that was mentioned. I've also heard the same signal from this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twin, so I suppose there are other shards like this one. Well, we've seen the other one. It's really little, but it was at the observatory. The only other object we've observed displaying the quantum behavior is the Wandering Moon. I imagine the moon's behavior in this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis, this quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon itself. We are coming incredibly close to reaching the full limit of stuff that I've explored previously. So Makes me feel bad that I played for as many hours as I did. And we are now reaching that point. But I suppose since I kind of know where I'm going at this point, at least up until about 15 minutes from now, it makes sense. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire plant, the roots and all, and this is not normal even for this alien planet. I never see them. Wait, the trees are moving? Yes, okay. Yeah. The trees 100% move too. Okay, did not notice that. Like, I read it, but I didn't notice that it was actually happening. It happens. Okay, so if anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you record your observations. Either these trees are aberrant or my brain must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same way. That rock is unusual for another reason. It possesses a color and texture I've never seen anywhere else on this planet. Hypothesis, the rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what's causing everything else to move? Bloom is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice. Yeah, see, I didn't either. I was just like, yeah, it's a tree, and I wanted to get on top of that rock. Okay, I thought that was the sun for a second. It's just that asshole moon. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a big bada boom. Hey, there's Nimbus, or Interloper. Alright. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend these steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Remember when I said there was some interstellar weirdness going on? Yep. That's a black hole. I actually expect jumping into that is one of the many forms of death that Aflora has mentioned. I have not done it yet. I was a big chicken and mostly hung out on the planet and flew around. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge below 90 meters. Southern Observatory. Oh, I knocked that over. Are you... Can I do that again? That's kind of cool. Alright. Can you go down in the pit? Nope, you can't go that far. What? Alright, I'm gonna stop knocking things over for lulz. So I can launch my scout through this, but I can't go in. Be welcomed to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. The crossroads. So, gravity manipulating material. Unfortunately, it does not seem to go all the way. Can I... I do not have enough... Ow! Oh yeah. Yeah. Gravity is 1.3. I mean, I'm not surprised there's a black hole underneath me, but I'm not just gonna fly up there. Okay. So I thought I was losing my mind a little bit with the explosions, but now that I can see out into space, everything is making more sense here. That's a null sphere from Doctor Who. I don't know how long it takes to reset. I think Aflora said like 20 minutes? Nope. I can't choose a direction, no. I'm kind of feeling the bridges, though. These are fun. Look at this. They constructed all of this on the inside of the planet. I mean, why wouldn't you? But I feel like this planet wasn't hollow and then black hole. Holy shit. Okay, we just watched that get sucked in. That's fantastic. No. No, that leads right down there. I want no... Okay, never mind. It comes up. Hey! It's our buddy. Reback. Do. Oh, you launched! That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here for a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... You've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. I tripped over a gravity crystal. It is dumb luck that I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all the way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. Hey, buddy, I learned something. What did you learn? Nothing. If you learn anything new about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if you don't mind, I mean. So I suspect I'll be able to learn things in time, and I'll have to come back and tell him. Where should I explore? Oh, wow, where shouldn't you explore? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City to the north. You can kind of see it from here. Also, there's this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. That's what we came for. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me, I tried. But if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. Alright, so... marshmallows. Jumbo marshmallows. Soft and fresh. Alright, actually, that's not really what I meant to do. I want a marshmallow. I've got a goal to have a marshmallow on every planet. Ah! It's on fire. Best way, but he doesn't like it. It goes black. I don't know why, just black. I am starting to suspect that the amount of time I have left in every round is really going to determine how far that I can get here, because it is destroying parts of the surface. Like, I think I may have to really book it to get here quickly. Yep. It's very Bill and Ted. Holy shit. We have learned that true wisdom comes in knowing that we know nothing. Alright, Gravity crystals, right? We figured out how these worked before in the observatory. So the dome, that looks kind of like a hanging city. This must be the crossroads. That's like the spaceship kind of thing, right? The kind of braided texture, and then that is, okay, no, maybe that is the hanging city. What is that then? All right, so the crossroad looks like it goes in each of these three directions, but it doesn't get to the dome specifically. But by going here or going here, we can get there. Notes. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I've made it this far. I guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. Wow, this place sure is something. It looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. Another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'll head down further below so I can refill my tank. So this must be a gravity cannon. I jokingly recommend that you jump into the black hole, but I'm sure that you'll fall down there accidentally soon enough. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. I'm like, why risk that as a death when I know that I'm going to wind up making some sort of a horrible jump and just falling in there? The Hanging City is in that direction. Gravity. Hanging City, gravity cannon. Honestly, I feel like the gravity cannon sounds cooler. Alright, what's over here? This is Gravity Crystal Workshop. Above. Okay. Alright. Can I get there by going up the... Oof. Yeah, alright, we can. I really want to check out the gravity cannon, but Gravity Crystal Workshop, I'm guessing, is where they make these crystals. Alright. So we found our way up into some sort of building here. Oxygen. These look like inactive gravity crystals. Oh no. Skeletons of the Nomai, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look like us, right? These look like the ones that were in the museum. How do I get out? Oh, there we are. Nope, not. Switch that to auto. There we go. That's a lot better. Now I can fly up. Oh no. That's a little one. Ghost matter. Alright. That was this, right? Yeah. So these crystals, I guess, mean ghost matter. I kind of wish there was more that the snapshots meant, but it doesn't really seem to mean anything else at this point. I can light a campfire. We're gonna have another marshmallow. Ah. The quantum marshmallow, it just disappeared. Trying not to burn it, trying to get it nice and toasty and golden, but with the smoke it's kind of hard to tell. The journey from here, from the South Pole, has been, I'm going to go with harrowing because of the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Alright, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts from my campsite inside the ruined building with the trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down, and I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow that path and see where it leads. Alright, so here's the problem I have. Where the hell is my ship? How is it 20 kilometers away? This planet's not that... Oh, shit. Did it destroy the part of the planet that I landed on? I think it is, because it's moving. Well, maybe it won't matter, because it sure seems like the sun's angry. But our ship is there. Somewhere. Shit. Hey, Ashara. Yep, my ship has gone goodbye without me. That is gonna make it harder to do things. Although, I think our sun is in... What did it say at the beginning of Sunshine? Our star is dying. It's definitely having a bad time. I have to impress upon you guys how satisfying it is to fly around with a jetpack like this. This must be the gravity cannon. It actually feels really good to be able to maneuver like this. Oh, look at that. There's like a whole little city over there and everything. That right there is that upside down tower that I think it was. No, because it was opposite the gravity cannon. I don't know what that is. Yeah, our ship has run completely away is what it has done. It is gone. Alright. You guys think I can land on that platform and not the black hole? That's what I'm gonna try. I think I can. Yeah! Nice. Alright. What is this? A shuttle is currently resting at the Quantum Moon. Okay. It looks like our ship is closer, or... I don't know. Show me what's up. Zoom out. Show me where the... Oh my god, why is my ship out here? How did my ship get here? How is it moving that fast? What the hell? Do you think we can capture our ship? It's 2 kilometers away. As much as I want to play with the gravity cannon, I kind of want to see if I can get my ship. Oh no! Our ship hit the wall? Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want the black... Oh! Well, I didn't black hole. Nope. I flew right into the side of that thing and died. Oh. Okay. That's not a good death. But it was going to happen sooner or later anyway. That star was looking pretty bad. Okay, so that gravity cannon had a message that said something about, yeah, that has got to be that thing that it took a picture of. It is broken into pieces and it shot something out. All right, you know what? Let's just go up here. We need to move at speed, I guess. I suspect that the loop started whenever the statue did us, because I spent like 2 hours trying to hop around in town and see if I could get my way out and experimenting with some stuff before I ever encountered that the first time I played it. Alright, so there's definitely some other stuff to explore on the planet. Huge crater with smoke coming out of it. Oh, 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 oh. That's... Nope, that's Ash Twin. Never mind. Maybe that's what I saw. Maybe I saw the Ash Twin. Whenever we saw that, what looked like a second moon coming around. Alright, Alright, let's get to this planet as fast as we can. And I can autopilot it, like I did last time, but sometimes it's fun to just pilot the ship. Alright, so we've got to be careful and not land on the moon. That place is full of lava. That is terrible, and I want no part of it. Alright. Ooh, what is this? Some sort of a, like a beacon here. Oh, no, 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 don't land so fast! Okay. Well, good, we didn't break our ship. Alright. Time to go outside. Oh, okay, I recognize this. This is... We took a picture of it. I thought it was a building. But it looks more like a ship. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're all incredibly fortunate. This is good news. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? So that's an escape pod. No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon is past. The planet doesn't appear to be eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. Yeah, obviously not. I have not jumped into the black hole yet? No. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb down. I'll tell you what we'll try. When it gets a little more dire and like huge parts of the planet are gone, we'll see about maybe piloting the ship into it. That's a sound, isn't it? I feel a little bit better with my ship because I think that it can take more stress than I can. It certainly survived crashes that are much quicker than whenever I just murdered myself by flying into the side of a rock. I think these are like life support backpacks or helmet places. Some sort of pods? Oh, it's a wheel. I don't even know how their ship works. Escape Pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency escape sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Okay, so they probably climbed into these. These are probably stasis pods or something like that on the ship. Launching Escape Pod 3, launching Escape Pod 2, now launching Escape Pod 1. Alert, collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Minor my ass. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. It got a lot worse then, because I would not have categorized that as hospitable. Emergency escape hatch. Cool. Oh no. Oh shit. That does not say emergency escape hatch. Why? There we go. That's weird. Why is it not letting me translate? Well, who knows what it says, because it's not translating. Shit! Okay, maybe they didn't really collapse. It sure sounded like it, and after seeing the door smash that one, I got a little nervous. Alright. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, my translator's just straight broken, apparently. What in the hell? This is disappointing. Can I, like, launch the scout thing and then try otherwise? Oh, are those gravity crystals? Actually, you know what? Wait, I don't even know what that is. What is that? How cool. Alright. You know what? Let's recall this, and let's see if we can get that into the black hole. Oh yeah, into the black hole. Nope, you missed it! Oh, fuck off! Oh, we may be going to the black hole today, boys. Oh, can I land on this without dying? Nope. Nope. That was death by an overabundance of caution. I am really hoping that this fixed my translator, though. Because I kind of don't want to explore all those ruins if my translator's not going to work. Because I feel like, you know, there's going to be clues and stuff there that I need to know. That ship passing by was one chance in a million. It really kind of was. I hoped I could get it, but no. No, I murdered myself. All right, let's just take off. We're just going to get out of here as quick as we possibly can at this point in time. There's no point in really sticking around when we have these other planets to go to. Alright, so... Alright, so what have we not checked yet? I kind of want to go back down to that escape pod, but there's still some other stuff on the planet. There's that gravity cannon that we can get to. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't actually have to crash into the planet, please. Thank you. There we go. Alright, pull back just a little bit. Huh, okay. So maybe they can take a hit or two. Alright, so that is the escape pod. That is the gravity cannon. You know what? Let's go play with the gravity cannon. I know I'm feeling a little scattershot, like I should go to the last place, but the gravity cannon was one of the two ways that was mentioned for us to be able to get to the next place. So we'll just come at it from above. This is what we did last time. Can I just... oh no, the platform's on the other side. The platform's on the other side. Holy shit, man. It's a tree. This is maybe a terrible planet to start on? I don't know. Brittle hollow projection stone. Is this inside the quantum tower? Can I teleport? Is that what this is? I can't walk out of this square. Oh, it still exists. I see. Okay, so it's like a hologram. It's like showing me another place. Alright. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Come back here. There we go. We'll just drop that. Or not. Come here. This looks like another one of these. Hey, our translator works again. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready, but there's still one rule that you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. What do you want to bet that rule is, like, never look away? Because those rocks are assholes. The tower is on the opposite side of the Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west of the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Yeah, but we couldn't get up because it was a ruin. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. Do you think... Oh, no. Do you think... What the fuck is going on? That we could fly our ship down there, maybe. Alright, that's an up. Because, I don't know. Like that platform, and then like try and hover the ship up? It's either that, or there has to be another way to get there. Those are really the only two things that I can think of. Alright, so... Nope, never mind. This is not where I thought it was. That's what I was looking for. Alright, Whoa! Okay. Yeah, the shuttle's currently resting on the quantum moon. What do we have here? Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. Okay. Who wants to try riding on an alien shuttle? I kinda do. The crossroads. Although I feel a little fucked up about it because our ship is on the surface. I feel like there's no way they're gonna have jet fuel and oxygen and all that other... Well, Southern Observatory that way. I'm tempted because that's where we came from, but let's at least go inside. Trees, okay. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. I want to touch it. But I also feel like maybe that's a terrible idea. Let's see, this way said launch, so yep, here we go. Right to the fucking sun. Nope. Fuck. What do you do? That was how I came home last time. What in the shit is that? There's like a little space station orbiting the sun. Also, that planet's getting real close. Take me home. Oh, it locked. Don't land on the sun. Am I going to land on that planet? I'm going to land on this planet. Right? Yeah, looks like it. Is it just me, or am I going to get hit by that other planet? We're not landing. Land faster. Oh, we are going to get smacked by that other planet. Although I see some cool looking ruins. This is the hourglass moons, and it totally makes sense now that I see all that sand falling. Or not hourglass moon, so was it hourglass? Oh, we are gonna get rocked by something. Yep, right in the middle of the sand. This is perfect. Ooh. Well, good thing we were in space. We just passed right through it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get back in this thing, but oh yeah. It's got a landing beam. Cool. Where the hell are we? Yeah, that was interesting. We are far, far, far away from our ship. Where does this go? I'm very actually concerned about that sand coming back. I am... Is there some way I can get down inside there? I don't really want to be out here. Alright, here we go. That looks like a path. Oh. So that's what their spacesuits look like. That's a bummer. Alright, is there a place I can put this? Yeah, there we are. Scroll right here. I don't know what the fuck you are. Too close. Friends visiting from the Hanging City, we are planning the Ash Twin Project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin, my gratitude that Raimi found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Connoy would lose his head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Ow! Okay. Cactuses do cactus shit. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can just... Whee! I can see weird shit. I think I could see up through the other one too. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all lined up with the ecliptic too. Huh. Okay. So I should be able to just see each planet as they come by. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, yeah, I'm gonna stay inside. It sounds like the dirt's coming. The fuck? I am back. No. No, I'm not. I'm on the other planet? What the hell happened? I'm on the other planet. There it is. Departure time, 16:19. Oh, time stops when I translate. Okay, that's nice. Return warp status charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Nistrata, this This is cool. Oh, that's... I feel like, given that it's called the... okay, I have a... given that it's called the Hourglass, I suspect that when that's out, everything's out. That... What? I left... Is this the same ship, or is this a different ship? Yeah, it's the same one. I went to a different planet and my ship followed me? This is not the same bridge that it was on before. Unless it got moved by the stream of dirt, I guess. What is this? Oh, this is probably the high energy lab, isn't it? Oh, well, okay, that's fine too. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Okay. Alright, I have an idea of what's going on with the Singularity then. An update, the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong, so although it's inconvenient, the lab can currently only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and have enormous consequences. Okay. So I can't get in. The door's been destroyed. Alright. So, the Singularity... Oh, fuck off. The Singularity must... Yep, that's the ashy planet. Somehow our ship came with us. Alright, but the Singularity must take us to somewhere called the White Hole Station. Because that's pretty much the theoretical opposite of a black hole, is that if it is a singularity that is a path and not just collapsing everything gravitationally, it could be a wormhole. And the white hole would be the output. Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's definitely stuff in there that I want to explore. But I don't see a real good way to get down there. Okay. Alright, I've bitten off more than I think I can chew. I got a feeling that we're not leaving this planet. So, because the sun's already looking red and lumpy at this point, so... Alright. The world is weird. Oh, no, don't hit it that hard. That's not good. Alright. Get me out of here. That's how we launched last time, right? No? Did it happen? No? Alright. What's the middle one? Whoa! The middle one's a recall. Okay. Alright, sweet. I got it. So, take off. Land. Recall. That's kind of cool. Really hard to control, though. But we are near our ship again. Alright. Yeah, we left our scout on that other planet. Okay, let's see if we can get to our ship, and I'll try and pilot it into the Singularity, and we'll see if we come out at anything that seems like a white hole. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be too high to really fly up. Oh, don't crash hard enough to kill yourself. Alright, there we go, good. Free air? I like free air. This planet's having real problems. I have got to get better at braking. I'm not doing myself any favor. Alright. There we go. Let's see if we can get close enough to the core of this thing. Yeah, this planet's pretty much toast. Alright, let's try it. Here we are. Interstellar time, everybody. Okay, yeah, that's a white hole. Where are we map-wise? It's the other point, the other foci of the ellipse for the interloper. Also, is it just me or is the sun like... Oh yeah, it's totally expanded past the orbit of the interloper. I suspect that when the interloper hits it, if not sooner, it's going to go boom. Alright, there's the chunks of the planet. What is this? Alright, 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 alright. Alright. Nope. Lock on. Match velocity. Let's go explore. This must be White Hole Station. This looks like gravity plating, right? Yeah, I can walk on this. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. That's kind of cool. We are inside, airlock-wise. Let's get down here close enough to this gravity plating. Alright, let's read this. Welcome to White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is attuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during the alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the body is directly overhead. Okay, so this is what happened when I was hanging out and watching planets go by. Ember Twin Projection Stone. Alright. I must have activated a warp on the Ash Twin. Right? It was the Ash... It was one of the twins. I think it was the Ash Twin. Because the other one was the Magma one? I don't know. We can't use the projection stone at the moment, but maybe we can find a place for it. Oh, we're rotating. Alright, 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 alright. Gotta get up here and get lined up. Alright, here it comes. Yes! Okay, alright, alright, alright. That's how that works. Alright, I gotcha. Whoa! Okay, alright, I understand now. Remember when it talked about return warp charged? So if I go somewhere I don't want to be, it looks like I have a few seconds to return. Alright, 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 alright. Here we go. And whoosh. Alright. Alright, I am starting to get the hang of... We have one of these on our planet, too. I thought so. I remember seeing that from the satellite. Alright, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, fuck off. Stop blowing up my planet. Feldspar spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to Wait, Feldspar's the missing one. Okay. It's annoying to have to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it, Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said that this piece of brittle hollow is as stable as any, but who knows. If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Okay, yeah, the planet. Moon, that's about to go bad. Alright, Hanging City. Fuck. Alright, and I'm assuming that is the return portal. But I can't really use it, because it's an up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is illustrating from the black hole to the white hole station and that there's a warp between them. Their spacesuits are interesting. Alright. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. Well, yeah, black hole instantaneous warp transportation would violate causality. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Alright, I wonder what the problem is. So, Ember Twin Projection Stone. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show that Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval's incredibly minuscule. Do you suppose the instruments can't measure time to such a small degree? Already told Raimi. Scout emergency recall activated. That planet just got destroyed. Oh. Yeah. I thought time stopped while I was reading, actually. I guess not. Okay, so that was a fruitful venture. We figured out that we can teleport all around the solar system now. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe because I hadn't finished doing everything. I don't know. It may only be those single ones and not those big threads, too, because the game has to allow me to move. I really want to go see what that thing that exploded is, but... You know what we haven't done in a while is look at our computer. So, let's take a look and see what we can find in our computer. Put my spacesuit on. But we've got this computer. It has been a long time since we looked at any of this stuff. Whoa. It is making a murder map. I think I turned off like all the hints and stuff like that when I was playing on my other game. Yeah, I turned off ship log rumor mode. I had disabled it because it says that use it to minimize in-game guidance. Well, that was kind of cool to see, but I think, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and disable it again. It's neat, but I like doing the exploration. So Nemesis, Whitehole Station, Dark Bramble, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow, Quantum Moon, Timber Hearth, Ember Twin, Ash Twin. And then the Addle Rock. This is a lot to read. Disabling rumor mode is this game's hard mode. Okay, I mean, I want to do the exploration and discovery on my own. I did get kind of a look at it while we were doing that, but I don't think it was anything that we hadn't already looked at. Like, there's some stuff about the Quantum Moon, there's some stuff about escape pods, there's a whole lot of things for us to examine. Give me my suit. Honestly, I'm finding just looking at everything here, look how beautiful all this is. I'm finding looking at everything and exploring to be the real joy of the game. So, let's not worry about that yet. Let's go... You know what? Let's take a look at this crater. I'm not really sure that that's a good idea to try landing in there, but we're going to try it all the same. Maybe I can land over here. Kind of looks tilted, but... Okay. We didn't fall over. Good enough. Oh, yeah. I remember this. This is a good thing for us to learn. Here's Tektite. Heyo, hatchling! Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon, and I didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. So what crashed? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some sort of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before, and trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. He is kind of dressed like the Explorer Scouts a little bit. Maybe I'm just thinking that because he's got a neckerchief, but... Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It looks like something that might have come off Dark Bramble, but whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. I don't want anybody hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking in there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening's too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. It's a good way to lose an arm or two. Or a foot, for the ghost matter. Get in there. See, and that's what happens. It gives you an error. Wait. Get back here. Oh, that doesn't look good. That's... I don't remember seeing any of this. Oh, fuck off. Trees. We can live there. Wait. Can I zoom in? Does that look like a campfire? Like, I see the trees, but is that like a campfire right there, kind of below that curve? Alright, so... Dark Bramble. And God, that looks terrifying. It looks like it brought some crystal chunks with it. Or maybe these were crystal chunks that were inside it and then were Did you mine all of this? I guess you didn't. I mean, I guess this is a seed. He's partially excavated it, I guess, but... Alright. Alright, so... I'm sure that's where Feldspar is. You know, the one that was missing. Wait, I got an idea. Remember how he said there was harmonica music here? And we saw harmonica music out in space somewhere. Where was it? Nope, not that one. There. Yeah, that's what it's doing. This thing is transmitting the radio signal from wherever the hell he is. I'm guessing that means he's on Dark Bramble. Okay. Alright. Cool. So we know where he is, although nobody else has really figured it out, but we know where he is. Yeah, it's like the seeds have that kind of warp effect. So we have at least two different kinds of... Well, three different kinds of warp kind of travel, right? We got the white hole, black hole thing. We have whatever these warp gates are that is going on with the... what were they called? Beacons? And then we have whatever is going on with this plant. Let's see here. Alright. I'm getting it now. These are other stars that are exploding. Let's see if we can find another one that's happening too. Here, like this one right here. See how that's kind of spreading apart and dissipating? Yeah. Oh, shit. It's not just our star that's exploding. There's a bunch of shit going. Oh. Alright, so this is the thing we saw before. This has got to be the quantum moon. Alright, let's see if we can land on this thing. I know she used her ship last time. South Pole. Alright, I don't really know which... I'm assuming that it's down here. It's kind of hard to figure on an actual south when you only have stars for guidance, but... Oh, slow, don't... Whoa, okay. It passed us by. Alright. Let's just try landing gently on it here. Switch to the lander cam. Oh, fuck off. What? We miss it? I took my eyes off of it, and it ran away from me. Fucker. No it didn't. It moved to another... It moved to another planet. It moved to another planet. We are at the Hourglass Twins. Alright. You know what? Oh, fuck off. We are way too close to the sun. We're gonna die in the sun. I cannot pull up above the sun fast enough. Come on, baby, get away from the sun. Fuck off. This fucking solar system, man. Alright. We did almost fly into the sun. Somehow I managed to pull out of it. I didn't honestly expect to have enough thrust, but... yeah. Alright. I strongly suspect the most suicidal thing that I could do in the game, the thing almost certainly willing to destroy me at any given second, is this thing, this business right here. Whatever the hell this is that's orbiting the sun, I had better be a good goddamn pilot to land on that. Look how close that is. So we're not going to try that. That's not a thing to do right now. At all. That's a thing for some other day. Landing the ship on that is quite a feat. I would imagine, because as I was following... I mean, it looks like there's a landing platform on it, but now that it looks like I've seen some sort of, well, multiple forms of teleportation, I am strongly going to hope that there is some sort of teleportation that will get me there instead of trying to land on the sun. I would almost have to book it off as quick as possible, because I bet it's probably the first thing to get eaten up as the sun is expanding. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Alright. I see another escape pod beacon. We haven't come to the Ember Twin except by accidentally teleporting ourselves before. This looks like the one from the photo. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. Let me land gracefully, please. You know, any landing that you can walk away from, as they say. So, escape pod 2. We are kind of just bouncing around from place to place, exploring whatever seems fancy or easy to get to at the time, I admit. Status reports for all systems. Everybody unharmed. Our escape passengers are afraid, but physically well. Everyone survived. It's a relief. You have my gratitude. Were you able to find any other escape pods? Distress signals. I can hear both of them, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Well, we know that is true for at least one, because we found escape pod 1. This is escape pod 2. Alright, escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured, awaiting our emergency sequence activated. Launching 3, then 2. Collision imminent. Scanning environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on the planet's surface. Alright. The heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans would show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend that we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irretrievably lost. Be cautious and be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, it's definitely rising. Keep moving. There's nothing at the end of this passage but rocks, and while the rocks are intriguing, they can wait till a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to the end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through. Well, I don't think we have a lot of time left, so show me what terror awaits at the end of this. Oh. A big version of the anglerfish. Great. Okay, cool. Cool. I have a feeling that, yeah, we don't really have... Nope, we're leaving. We don't have a whole lot of time to explore that. As a matter of fact, this sun is gonna go explodey real soon. Real soon, I would guess. Because I think when the sand is gone, the time is up. Oh! Oh, remember how we were looking for the, we found the observatory. Remember how they said they made an observatory on the south side of the Ash Twin project? So everything seems to track itself pretty well. Do you think they ever line up? Oh, look. There's the quantum moon right there, and this shifted to meet it. Let's look away. This is the quantum moon locator. Okay, I got it. I see how this is going. I also see that life is... Is that like a spaceship? Is that not a planet? Is that a spaceship? Huh. Alright. I see another scroll over there. Let's go get it real quick. And a recording. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here, and they chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on the device. HAL and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have right about now. Well, actually, you know what? We're going to roast a marshmallow. Delicious. It might not be a moon. I mean, it's got... Look at those big fins. And a whole tower and everything. Like, there's some stuff going on. Oh, wait. Yeah, we were going to read this. All right. The planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. It is also of note it disappears if no one's watching it. Isn't that a fascinating characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track the phantom moon so we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I found your note, Malore. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, but I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Whoops, I didn't... Okay. I guess our scout has been completely smashed by, or covered by the sand. Remember the one that we deposited by that anglerfish skeleton. The quantum moon locator is functioning, so we have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Nona Burr, I just observed that the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator accounted for all of the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible that there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the phantom moon travels. You have a keen eye, so it travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Alright, well that's about to go boom. But, yeah, I see it there, Dark Bramble. I see it there. Trying to find a location where it's not lined up with either of them. So back there again. Yeah, there it goes. It doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, there it is. It found it again. Huh. Trees? Yeah, that's getting crazy big. I wonder if they ever all line up. Alright, yeah, that's... Look at that. It's almost all the way to the top. Here, let's get inside real quick. I want to see if I can time... Well, first off, actually, I want to see... It's almost full. And that's about to go. Alright, so it's got some sort of... Oh yeah, we are so close to this to the star at this point in time that we're getting heat effects even from being this close. There's just a little left. What do we got? We got towers. We have these big... I'm going to call them solar panels, even though I don't know if that's what they are. I think that's what they are. Remember how it said that the high energy lab was where the solar panels were? Yeah, it's just about to the lip. I'm kind of just hoping that we can see when the last of it goes across. Because it's either the last of the hourglass goes across, or it's when the comet enters for the last time, I guess, whenever it intersects. There's something. It's just about gone, though. There's definitely something that marks them as going. I just don't know what it is. Oh, shit, man. Those planets are about to actually enter the star. I'm trying to pull away from it a little bit, but... Our solar system is really fucked. And what's kind of interesting is this is absolutely the fate of our solar system. It'll be in billions of years. But there will come a point where there is... Okay, so it is moved completely. Completely exposing whatever is going on. This one, what did I do? Oh, I can launch a scout. I did not really realize that that was a thing. I should have. Okay, so it's not when the dust is cleared. How close are we getting to... Oh, it doesn't even exist anymore. It already ate the comet, too. Interesting. So it's actually not either one of those, even though I kind of thought that it would be. Oof. And it ate whatever that sun station was. Kind of ready for it to start a new cycle here. And it may be our last... It's probably our last cycle. I expect this thing to start collapsing any second, really. Yep, there it goes. I kind of want to, like, talk to some of these guys whenever the star is huge and red and ominous. Like, I kind of want to talk to the astronomer while everything is going fucked up. So we have time for about one more cycle. We've been doing this for 2 hours, 45 minutes. Boom. Yeah. Let's see if we can get to that. Whatever that is. It's the first thing that we see every time that we wake up. I also would like to really catch whatever that is, but I have a feeling that there is no way to catch that. It is going so fast. I don't know, maybe we can. Let's burn for it. I can't lock onto it. Doesn't show up on my frequencies. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It flat out left the solar system, and it's like, you're silly. Look how far away you are. You can't do that. So, alright. Giant's Deep it is, then. I think the astronaut on the Hourglass Twins has differing dialogue based on how much time remains in the loop. Okay. Yeah, I kind of expected him to be the one that was the most worried about it, since it's right freaking there. The guy that's underneath the other one probably can't see. I don't know. Most of the crust is gone by that point in time, and he is kind of a nervous Nelly. Giant's Deep. Alright, so we're coming at it pretty much over the North Pole. Boarding that because I don't really want to get all the way into orbit like that. There it is. Yeah, that's definitely 100% the thing. Alright. Alright. So, best way I think to approach it would be to go in the same orbital direction as it. That way we don't have our combined velocities to deal with. But that also means that we're going to have to kind of sneak up on it, or we're going to have to wait for it. So let's see if we can kind of wait for it a little bit. Ugh, the dark side, though, is a pain in the ass. And then there's the interloper just hanging out. There it is. All right. Ooh, it even looks like there's like a glowing kind of landing pad. All I have to do is rotate myself so that I'm somewhat facing it. Switch to the landing cam. Okay. Excuse me, sir? That's what I want, right there. Okay, cool. Landed right in this nice little landing zone here. Whoa! Alright, we'll just go down here to the airlock then, that's fine. Ship log updated. Probe tracking module. Oh yeah, that's just gone. Okay. Control module. That seems to be intact. Launch module. That seems to be partially collapsed. Okay. Alright, I got an idea. Even though we entered in from it, since we're more or less at stop relative to everything here, let's see if I can get into the other module by going around the outside. Be careful with our fuel and oxygen here, though. Yeah, alright, looks like there's a big enough hole that we can get through here. Perfect. Wow, this place got messed up. Alright, so that is the airlock. That leads, yeah, we couldn't have fit through that hole, no problem. Alright, gravity plating seems to still be working. Tree is dead, though. Probe tracking module projection stone. Alright. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because it won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Does that mean they were still alive recently enough to fire this? This is the first thing that I saw. Is this thing exploding? Right, this should show us what it looks like from the probe tracking module. Interesting. Okay. There's another statue here, and its eyes are open too. So either they're all linked, or there's more of these, or something. Okay. And it looks like another plate. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hey, there's one here hanging in the air, too. Control module projection stone. Alright, show me what's going on in the control module. That's the one here that's still intact. Yeah, looks okay. Oxygen's at about 50% here. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is... So they are all... I don't know what Avens is, but Mallow and Cassava, these sound like roots or plants. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Kasava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting that we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty that our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest that we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. So, the thing that left must be the probe. This must have been destroyed when they fired the probe, which is weird that we've seen so many skeletons laying around, because I think this is indicating that at least some of them were still alive when I started my time loop here. That's interesting. All right. Actually, I'm going to see if I can get back in the ship. Given how little fuel that we have, or how little oxygen that we have, I think I'm going to see if I can get in and refill. There we go. Better. All right. But we can't get back in. The airlock is sealed. Stop pulling me down. Stop pulling me down. I'm gonna burn all my fuel just trying to get out from underneath. You know what? Fine. I'll move the ship if I have to, but I think I'm fighting the... There we are. There we go. Now we're out. All right. I wonder if I have to get to the other pieces at all. All right, so that's the section that was destroyed. That's the section that was whole. At least I can match velocities here. There we go. Flashlight. Perfect. Alright. I have to get inside that tube. I guess that's the problem of going in the airlock and exiting the hull breach, huh? They never anticipated anybody would do that, so they did not install alternate controls. On the one hand, I guess that keeps you from locking yourself out. On the other hand, I guess it allows other people to lock you out. That's no bueno. Alright, so that's the way they came in. This must be the intact control module. Oxygen is just people fuel. I actually kind of wonder what happens if I run out of fuel. I guess I just wait for the cycle to end. There doesn't seem to be like a take your helmet off button. Which would be a little grim for a game like this, so I can kind of see why not. Alright. So the launch projection module. Yeah, well... that place got rocked, kind of, didn't it? Oh, no, that was the place that we were at that got destroyed. Okay, so we can see the other one. So these are almost like communicators. In addition to having a log, when they're put in these, it's not a recording, it's a live thing, because I noticed that it had the text on the wall that we had read a moment ago. Mallow, my better 50%. Okay, this is the same that we already saw. All right. What's this one? Giant's Deep Projection Stone. Cassava. I have bad news, Ovens. Yarrow says, yeah, these are trees or roots or plants or something like that. We're stone people and they are plant people. Yarrow says there is a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon will not be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow that they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She feels Idea may feel responsible. Let's see what this one shows. Okay, I get it. Construction yard, right? So this is like the gantries or the girders or something. So there's water and really thick cloud covers. I mean, it makes sense for it being called Giant's Deep, but I thought it was all water. Alright. Okay. Okay, never mind. It's diegetic sound. I'm hearing the soundtrack. I thought I was hearing something inside the game. What do you... Do you take me to the floor? Is that what you do? Yeah, you do. Okay. I am understanding your strange alien technology. And it looks like the ball goes into each of these slots? What do you do? Oh, cool. It's some sort of like liquid projection technology. All right, so that is this ship. Very obviously. That looks like the Ash Twin. Yeah, I can see the bridges and stuff. That's what it looks like without all of its dirt on it. All right, so what does this say? 13 minutes, 53 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. 55 seconds ago. Okay, so not only is it actually stopping time like it's supposed to, that is the timer for a round. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. So they just fired the probe, but they fired it off to nowhere. I wonder why they did that. Okay, so that's the gravity probe. There it goes, firing it. Yep, it exploded, so that's definitely what we were seeing. Interesting. One of the pieces goes down. I bet it's on the planet. Orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch due to multiple modules detected. Damage to multiple modules protect. Alright. I'm picking up what they're laying down so far. It's got to be down there on the planet's surface somewhere. So, there's that module. Or I guess it's out in space somewhere, but I didn't notice it. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact. No structural damage. Launch module viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. Alright, I think we've seen everything to see here. If you run out of fuel, you start using oxygen as a propellant. It's not very effective. But Iron Man, Commander! Iron Man! Alright, so I guess we need to look around outside of this wreckage and see if we can find the other module. I am reluctant, very reluctant, to take my ship off of the pad, so we're going to explore by jet, but we are going to go back and refuel our fuel first. I think it almost certainly landed on the planet, but the one module kind of showed it nearby, so we're going to see if we can see it nearby. Oh, come on. Alright, so there's that chunk. I don't really see anything inhabitable on it. Right, like I don't see the module. Here's the whole missing wing, and if it was going to be anywhere, it would be like right there. But that, in no way looks inhabitable or useful. It must have landed on the planet. The 2 rings are kind of there. I'll pull away a little bit just to see if we can get a slightly bigger view, but the whole module should be right there, and I'm not seeing it. So I think because it was pointed down at the planet, that it is down there on the planet. So see if we can get back on our ship. And I guess let's try and take a look at the planet. There's not much time left. So we can see if we can get down there and see if there's anything good. That actually turned out to be a really cool landing spot. I am super proud of my actual landing here. Yeah, actually I have to get off it. Alright, here we go. I'm assuming this is a really thick atmosphere because it does not seem... Yep, there we are. Okay. What in the hell is actually going on down here? Look at all those tornadoes. Oh, whoa. What is that glowing? Oh, this is a camera, so we can see the ghost matter. Also, whoa, we encountered a tornado. Okay, alright, I gotcha. Be real careful of tornadoes. Stay out of the water. I have no idea what our tin can does in water. I think we've completely orbited the equator now, so let's try going north-south. Wow. Fuck me, right? Look at this. Oh, we found a tornado. Or something. Oh, stay out of the water! Okay, so we can land in the water a little bit. We gotta remember that that is our landing camera, not our forward camera. Alright. That is... somebody's ship. Oh. Hell no. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can I get back in here? Nope, it's sealed. Alright, good to know. Well, whoever was here is stranded as hell. Oh, this seems really close. Let me get to the surface. Don't suck me into outer space. This does seem a little endgamey, or at least dangerous as shit. Real dangerous. Okay. Whoa. Ghost matter destroyed or deployed. Alright, that direction. What about you? You're safe. I think this is cool. This is almost like the ghost matter thing is kind of neat. Alright, more of this stuff. Dead end. More ghost matter. Whoa. Hello. You are definitely not the Nomai. Time for a marshmallow. Oh shit. Oh shit. The sun just went out. Maybe? No? Just a storm. Nope, the sun. Here it comes. Fun fact, the supernova will roast your marshmallow if you hold it out. Alright, discovered a lot of crazy things. I am loving this game. I really am. I think 3 hours is enough streaming. But I'm loving this. This is great. No, I'm going to absolutely try it next time I can remember to do it when there's a cycle out there. I don't think I can put the yeah, there it is, right there. It's launching a probe. And it exploded. Huh. I think I can only put it out whenever there's a campfire, but I'll hold it above the campfire next time that I can remember that to be at a campfire when it goes off. So, reset loop and quit to main menu. This is fun. I'm glad that I'm starting to go to some of these other planets. I really did spend like 2 hours not really leaving the immediate town area. I spent a lot of time messing around with the little drone and playing hide and go seek and experimenting with the jetpack in the zero-G area and just enjoying a lot of that. But the other planets are really, really interesting too, and definitely more challenging. So, yeah, this has been, in a weird way, it's kind of the same vein as The Long Dark. It's got good music. It is relatively peaceful. There's definitely... I definitely would kind of enjoy, I think, not having to reset every few minutes, but nothing wrong with that either, because I think different things are available at different times. Like, there's no way I could have piloted my ship into the black hole early on, although it seems like maybe I shouldn't, because I had to leave my ship there to pilot, to take the white hole teleporter back. If I take my ship, I can obviously just fly back. But it definitely looks like the Ash Twins have some real time-dependent stuff. The Hollow Planet has some very time-dependent stuff. Do you remember that path of gravity crystals that went up over before I saw my ship kind of flying away and accidentally killed myself by flying into a rock and stuff? Anyway, I strongly suspect a lot of that would have been destroyed by the surface bombardment. So it's one of those things where I would probably have to book it there real fast to do it. I've also noticed a couple areas seem to have escapes out of whatever would be considered the dungeon. So if I explore enough, I might be able to find back doors in that can save me some time by not having to go through all those puzzles. Like, if I can make it through the maze, maybe I can find where the maze comes out and go in that way and save myself a few minutes to do whatever it is I need to do. So, yeah, I anticipate playing some more. I can't make any promises as to when it's going to happen. Messages will pop up in Discord or streaming notifications or whatever happens, but I don't want to let it sit too long. I'm really enjoying it, and the story is so complicated. It is so complicated already that if I let it sit too long, I'll forget about it. I'll forget all the little clues that I need to know. We still haven't landed on all the planets yet. whatever the hell is going on with Dark Bramble all the way out there, we don't know. I want to try and land on the Comet, on the Interloper at some point in time. And even though we accidentally teleported ourselves to the Ash Twins, I would like to spend some time exploring that too. All in all, way more questions than answers at this point. I don't know how long it's supposed to take, but it can go on for a long, long time as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Sorry I've been so scarce. Like everybody else, life is just weird and strange, and it's hard to make plans. But thanks for being here. Have a good night.